All right, Gen X, I need to know if you've ever had a situation like this when you were a kid. Because all these kids nowadays, they're sitting there playing video games all day and they just lock themselves in their room and that's all they do. There's no real thought process to it or anything like that. But I remember one time when I was a kid, right? I think there were three of us and we had to make it from my house into town. And we were just goofing around. It's kind of late. It's just starting to get dark or whatever. And we decided to take a shortcut through the woods. We're just going to cut straight through the woods, beeline through it, and go to town, get some things, and then head back. And we see this guy tracking us. And at first we thought, oh, he just happened to be walking in the woods, which is kind of strange because we're out in the middle of nowhere. He happens to just be walking in the woods, but no, that wasn't the case. This guy's tracking us. And so we start making odd route changes or whatever. We go a little wider and then we come back in, and sure enough, he's following us. And I'm like, is he following one of you guys? What the heck is going on here? And I didn't know if I'd seen him before or not until we got a little bit closer, when I realized he's trying to like intersect us. I recognize the guy. I'd seen him in town like a day or two before that, just kind of watching people. It's just an odd, crazy, grizzly guy. He didn't have a beard, but he had a handlebar mustache that kind of went down, long, grizzly, peppery hair and everything. And this green kind of looked like a trench coat almost. But anyway, it was a scary cat. And finally, we decided we're just going to try and beeline straight for town and make it to the store. And then maybe we'll have to do something once we get there. As long as there's more people around, maybe he won't do anything. And sure enough, within 5 minutes after that, he intersects our path and gets in between us and stops and asks us, "What are you doing?" And we're like, "Man, we're just trying to get to town. We don't want any problems. Just leave us alone," or whatever. And the guy pulls out a set of 2 knives and just starts rolling his wrists like this. I mean, we're in an absolute panic at this point. And then the worst possible freaking thing that could happen at that time actually happens. And I don't know. I don't know exactly how it happens. Sometimes it just does. But I rolled a 1 for initiative. Right. And it's like, oh my gosh. And then the paladin rolls a 3. And so nobody's going to get a shot on this guy before he can take off on it. Yeah, man, it was crazy, man. Yeah, Joe, those are real games. Okay. When we were kids. Hope y'all have a good day. Gen X, man, you got some stories like that. Come on.